Good afternoon, Adelaide. My name is Patrick Bell, and it is my honour to pay tribute today to Ray's lifelong commitment to football, but also to acknowledge the huge contribution this has made to so many individuals and the communities in which they live. I am speaking from the county of Essex in England, which is immediately adjacent to London. I knew Ray when he was a key member of the leadership team at Writtle Football Club in Chelmsford in Essex, and I'm grateful to Tom Schoen for his piece regarding Ray's contribution to Cumberland United in Adalaide. Ray started playing football as an under-14 for Little Waltham, a village near Chelmsford. With the coach, a former Ipswich Town player, having noted his early potential, Ray successfully trialled for Chelmsford City age 15 and went on to play for them at age 16. Ray proudly recalled playing with Geoff Hurst at Chelmsford City, the only man to ever score a hat-trick in a World Cup final. Ray transferred to Sudbury Town when he was aged 23 and remained there for some years. His playing career ended at Marconi with a bad back, aged around 34. At all of his clubs, he was an uncompromising defender and had a reputation for not taking any prisoners. Following his playing career, Ray went on to gain various advanced coaching badges, not least his FA coaching certification, of which he was very proud. He worked for Charlton Athletic as a football development coach in schools in the London and Essex area, and at the same time became a dedicated club leader at Writtle Football Club. With the first team having been previously managed by the committee, he was appointed first team manager in the 1966-67 season. Having previously been bottom of the ladder, the team won the league in that first season by 2 points, much to Ray's pride. Ray is widely credited with being a transformative presence at the club. Alongside the likes of Eric Gallagher, Bob Cooper, Jeff Baker, and others from that era, nothing was ever too much for them in terms of the development of both Writtle Football Club and its youth section, Writtle Miners. During Ray's time at the club, which lasted up until the day he emigrated in 2000, the infrastructure developed from a modest building with 2 changing rooms and a big stone bath that we all used to get into together after training and matches, to a modern clubhouse that was the envy of most teams that visited us. Meanwhile, on the pitch, the club was accelerating too. Ray managed the first team until the 1972-73 season, with the highlight being winning the Essex Olympian League and reaching the cup final in 67-68. He went on to manage the reserves for 6 seasons from 1978, winning the league once and the cup twice. This included the double in the 81-82 season, when he was also awarded Clubman of the Year. He also received an honours award from the Essex Olympian Intermediate League for special services for being one of the first managers of the league's representative side. Perhaps the secret to Ray's success is that many players from that time reminisce about Ray's secret liniment, rumoured to be based on a remedy used for racehorses. Either before or after a match, Ray would offer to treat players by rubbing his secret liniment into their legs. The stuff smelt like it could strip the paint off a battleship, having top notes of some form of military-grade chemical underpinned by hints of dead badger. Despite this, it was unanimously agreed that it did the trick, but Ray never told anyone his secret recipe, and now he never will, which may well be for the best. After the double winning season, Ray took a back seat in terms of management, remaining on the committee and always willing and able to help out wherever he could. This included an active interest in developing youth players at Writtle Miners, and he remained a force of nature at the club until he emigrated. And so it was that Ray began his journey on the other side of the world with Cumberland United. In 2001, he was invited to coach by the then junior technical director, Jeff Hargreaves. Ray brought not only his expertise, but also his unique personality, always willing to take on any team assigned to him. When Jeff moved on from the club, Ray naturally stepped into the role of overseeing the junior program, where his true impact began to take shape. Ray was the driving force behind the introduction of the SA Football Association's goal kick program at the club. It launched in 2002 with 6 clubs, and eventually Cumberland stood alone in continuing the program, a testament to Ray's belief in its value and his determination to see it succeed. Now in its 23rd year, the goal kick program continues to thrive under the guidance of Junior Technical Director Neil Young. Its enduring success has been built upon the strong foundations laid by Ray, whose vision and commitment helped shape generations of young players. He also very much enjoyed coaching with the football focus after school and school holiday junior soccer club, which he did for many years. Ray also played a key role in establishing the Parramatta Eagles Soccer Academy at Cumberland, which served as the South Australian extension of the Manchester United Youth Academy. His influence extended well beyond individual programs, and many of the coaching principles used today at the club's junior development system stem from Ray's approach, shifting the focus from results to fundamentals. For Ray, winning wasn't the goal. Winning was a natural outcome of doing the basics well, and that was always the focus for his young players. In 2014, Ray was awarded life membership at Cumberland, a recognition of his remarkable service to the club. But for Ray, the greatest reward was always watching the journey of young players, those who began in goal kick and eventually pulled on the shirt at senior level. My personal experience as CEO of one of the biggest clubs that Ray played for, AFC Sudbury, which is a modern iteration of Sudbury Town, I have discovered that society does not understand or appreciate quite how much people like Ray have meant to so many individuals whose lives have been touched, nor his impact on the communities that the club serve. Football gives young people a focus, something to do, something to look forward to. It gives them healthy habits, camaraderie, and lifelong friends. It builds confidence, communication skills, teamwork, and self-esteem. And that impact is even more important now that so many young boys and girls suffer from so much stress and so many unwelcome distractions, because the research is unequivocal. Children who play team sports are significantly less likely to become involved in substance abuse, which can develop into addiction and then crime, or antisocial behaviour, which also often develops into crime. Also, they are much less inclined to suffer with depression, anxiety, and obesity, all of which haunt too many young lives today. And all of that benefits from the Ray Dixon diaspora. The children and young men who Ray coached, supported, and encouraged in both hemispheres have gone on to coach the next generations, and the next generations are now doing the same. And their numbers will have accumulated and compounded into the thousands, which in time will become even more. That is a truly exceptional legacy. Thank you, Ray. Rest in peace.